We have an incredible set of nationally important assets here on the Rame Peninsula. They need to be taken care of and repaired, but also remain accessible to the public for local people to enjoy and visitors to enjoy. The Rame Conservation Trust was formed over 20 years ago. Our purpose is to preserve the heritage of the Rame Peninsula for public benefit. We do this mainly at Maker Heights. We have a number of assets, both leasehold and freehold. And we do this through public access, education, enjoyment and experience. We promote Maker Heights and our assets really for the local community and for our visitors. So for the local community, it's a great place for them to walk to from their doorstep. We have a number of art and music studios. Some of those are for personal use, but a lot of those are community focused as well. There's also a campsite which brings lots of people, performance and theatre performance and workshops, gallery space. There's always something to get involved with at Maker Heights. Redoubt 5 is one of the larger projects we've been working on. It's being led by Cornwall Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty, and it was part of a bid to the National Lottery Heritage Fund. Other partners include Historic England, Cornwall Council, local communities and landowners, and it's actually part of a Cornwall-wide project. There's 140 scheduled monuments at risk, and we have some of those right here in Rame. Part of that funding is to secure and stabilise Redoubt 5. We're not only doing the visible parts that you can see, so the bridge and the door to Redoubt 5, but really importantly we're doing some stabilisation works of some of the structural work that is in danger of collapsing, and also a condition survey.
Redoubt Number 5 was built in 1782. The building here is particularly remarkable and exciting to the Trust because this bridge has been missing for 70 years. So nobody has been able to get into this building unless they've brought with them a long ladder, because the moat on which we're standing is 6 metres deep. It is an extraordinary building in many ways, precisely because it is so simple. It is one of the simplest designs you could have, but at the same time it is also unique. It is a fort which is looking towards the west, and we are now on the eastern side because this is where the access would have originally been. It would of course have been the only access to this building. It has a wall all the way round which has no other openings except here where we're standing. On this side it has rifle openings to enable anybody trying to charge across this bridge to be stopped. Originally this bridge had the last third of it was a drawbridge. So in order to stop anybody getting on, not only would they be shot by soldiers pointing guns through the holes or the loopholes in the wall, they would also have to jump over a 10 or 12 foot gap. It represents a wonderful opportunity to see some building which has not been messed about with or altered or in any other way changed. We're standing over this enormous moat. The whole of this moat was built by hand. It was all dug out by soldiers. All of the stone here, all of this stone was brought by horses and cart. It was such an easy and remarkably strong way of building. It's also incredibly skilled. We were unable to find any actual drawings for this bridge when it was originally built. We looked at all other bridges around the country in similar kinds of forts as this one, and this is the closest approximation that we could get to. Nowadays, if somebody was building a bridge, there would be metal brackets everywhere. There are none here. It's all pegged. It's all pegged in oak. Originally, it would have carried very heavy guns across here. I mean, some of the guns which were originally in this fort would have easily weighed 18 tons each. Fortunately for us, the original pillars that are holding up this bridge are still there, and they were in superb condition considering their age. But this is as near as we can get using local craftsmen, using local timber, and trying to get a final product which is as close as we can get it to the original. A bridge like this makes you think of coming, as it were, back to the past, to relive the past, to experience it again, and to understand what it must have meant to the people who were there.
If we don't repair Redoubt 5, it will continue to decline. Like the other monuments in our care at Maker Heights, we want to ensure that Redoubt 5 can be enjoyed by people and that new uses can be found in the future.